Hello, 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 Trap Trader here. This is Wednesday, 2024, 28th of August. We are looking at ES, and this is 4-hour chart, and I'm just checking where we are at the moment. This is where we closed yesterday. We are trading in the range. Today we have the Nvidia earnings at the end of the day. So I guess everybody's gonna wait for this thing. That's let me just okay. We did take the high already, and this one as well. If you look, the market is just consolidating. Some people like to consolidate it. I like to say market is creating liquidity. Market is creating liquidity here, and that's the bottom of the range. This one can be interesting as well. 611. The top of the range is 68. But I'll be more interested if we break out this way, 650. Yeah, that's the overnight. We're basically trading inside yesterday's range, pretty much. Let's switch into the 15-minute candles, and we can see, what do we see? Where is the interest? I got where we got 15 seconds. Interest is obviously here. That's the main liquidity from overnight. We can go and grab that. And who knows, we might collapse and try to grab the bottom here. That looks pretty smooth to me. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see which way we're gonna go. So patience at the open, because we are not creating any gap. We're not opening in the gap. We're not opening high. We're not opening down. We just open in the range of yesterday's liquidity. It means this liquidity will be added into that. I have to treat this as one. I'm gonna actually extend that. This is the main liquidity here. That's the top. We had a little bit of liquidity from here, from another day. So let me bring that into this level here, because we never took that liquidity that bit. If you look at it, we took a little bit of something. If you match that, I don't know if you can see this. We did take a bit of it, but we never got into that bit. So I wouldn't even think about it that much right now. I will leave it as this low volume node, but that will be the main chunk of liquidity. And even the way you look at this, if this is one leg, that's the second leg will be up there, and that's liquidity. That will be more important. It will be much more important, and I will be much more interested. Come on, let's move this up here. I will put the liquidity back here a little bit. It's like a minor. Let's just call it minor. Really, this is minor liquidity. Minor. Okay. So what do we see? To put as well. I forgot to do that. That's Asia low. It's Asia buy side up here, which has been taken. And we have London high up there. And that's a London. And that's London sell side. Alright, it's just waiting. Really, it's nothing to do at the moment. It's nothing to do at the moment. You can sip a coffee if you want. If you're into this sort of things, like me. This is actually 15 minutes. This is 5. So I'm going to switch to 5. I want to see this a little bit. Okay, like that. Yeah, we had this reaction of London sell side. One tick lower to take it. I'm gonna lower that bit into this level actually. But this has been taken. That bit has been taken. Market already grabbed it. Let's leave it where it was. This could be get down here. Okay, let's just see what are we doing right now. We have 82,000, 80,000, right? So we remember how much we made or lost today. And again, 10 ES is like 10 MES is like one ES contract. So I'm using MES contracts here, not ES contracts. Although it says it's, but I treat this as MES contracts. Don't want to trade with full contracts because it gives you a little bit more flexibility with adding and taking off profits. Alright, let's have a look quickly at what everybody else is doing. First of all, everybody's sitting and waiting really. Nasdaq, same situation. In the range of yesterday. Russell is dropping, so Russell is actually giving a hint of direction. Dora is pushing higher. So it looks like we can take this London sell side, maybe drop into Asia. How about that? How about that level here? We do have a liquidity here, so let me just bring this. We do have the liquidity here. That's what I'm referring into, that bit. It's not a lot, to be honest, because this is smart money, pumping it up, drop, pumping it up. But yeah, nevertheless, we do have. We should just mark that. Okay, we just took a London sell side, and I'm really tempted. Okay, let's go and see if we can grab Asia as well. Is Russell still falling? Okay, good. I'm going for this Asia. Yeah, looks good. It's good. Should have taken it. That's really, yeah, already 3 points up. For a little scalp. I like that we're just buying here. So we have just grabbed overnight liquidity with this push to the downside, as you can see. Yeah, missed that. I missed that bit. Well, we're gonna wait now to see more structure. Switch into 1 minute, and we'll look for fair value gaps somewhere here around this level. Yeah, Russell is dropping. I mean, bouncing a little bit. Okay, we have created a gap now. I want to be part of this move. Can you please tap into it? There we go. immediately rebalanced. We are in the trade. Looks very similar to yesterday's price action. We took that trade yesterday. I'm gonna add. My stop loss needs to be below. And if we drop, we drop. And that's okay. That's $250 if you ask me. Why am I risking so? I'm not risking. Like I said, this is 5 MEs. So might give a little bit more space for you know, I don't know. We'll see. But this is typical trade. This is my favorite trade. Taking London. We took it as well Asia. Whoever was short from the top. Whoever was short from up here. It's got a good reason. Close position. And other people, they have reason to go long. That's why I'm buying that. Probably the best place. I mean, that would be even better to just basically get in here. That was very quick. But that's fine. If we ride, we're gonna make money. At this point, I want to move my stop loss up here. That's the first target. Like a minimum target that I can see. Let me just switch into yeah. This is where they would like to sell. So basically, we opened, we made it high. They dropped, they collected, and now we should probably push higher. We got 41, so we got four more minutes, and that's gonna be a 15 minute top. There you go. That's a 15-minute top. Right. We'll be selling into it just in front of it, just to grab something, just to bank that, um, just to bank some profits, so I can move my stop loss and make this trade break even. Okay, I like that pullback. I'm gonna get in with another 5. We just tapped into this fair value gap. Yep. One more add. Did you press the button? Okay, one more ad here. And yeah, I have to give some space. A little bit too deep for my taste. But it's just 1 minute, so I'm keeping my finger on the button now, just in case it's gonna collapse. It's not gonna make a new high now. It has to make a new high really. 2 more minutes on this candle, on the 50-minute candle. Struggling. I'm out. Struggling. I'm out. $125, and that was a good decision. So we did push, but it was a bit too deep. Should just bounce off that and start pumping higher, but it should bounce off that fair value gap we had here. It's not doing it. It's just basically dropping lower. So again, well, it doesn't mean it's not gonna get there. It still can do it, but the question is how deep we're gonna drop before it does it. Asia, technically speaking, has not been taken properly, right? If you look at Asia, law is here. That is Asia law. So we might get down there one more time. So it was good, but unfortunately they dropped too deep for my taste. I didn't like that. I didn't like that pullback. It's just too close. Yeah, there you go. It's just too close to the bottom. Good. Now we're taking Asia for the second time. I'm long. One more time. Oh, come on. Yeah, thank you. It's just a bit slow, that thing. Now we took that bottom. We took this Asia. I like it much more. We saved ourselves because we've been long up there. So stop loss needs to be here, obviously. But we'll see. I like that. There we go. All right. We have to start adding. We have to start adding into our position. Our target is again up here. Maybe even higher this time. Hmm. It's looking weak. What is Nasdaq doing? Nasdaq is dumping. Russell is pumping up. So Nasdaq took that. I think they did take it. I think they yes, they took that bottom. That's good. I took that long. I'm gonna go long one more time. I'm basically adding into position. Okay. Second drop. Let's move a little bit. where's the main liquidity here? I mean, it's down there, so if it drops, it goes, and that's it, and we're done. So that's it pretty much. Yeah, this is the problem when market is in the range. There's not much commitment, but it looks like we're going to pump higher. Nasdaq took that low. Russell is bouncing. Russell is bouncing. Nasdaq took that low. Now it took that low properly. I mean, we can continue low, obviously, but 2 more minutes on this 5-minute candle. This is 1-minute candle, so I'm kind of watching. Yeah, it's difficult trade because it's kind of not doing much. But on the other hand, if you withstand it, we're gonna pump higher. Like I see it's doing it. We can shoot up there. 49. Last minute on this 5-minute candle, right? Last minute on the 5-minute candle. That's a 5-minute candle. Now we're watching 5 minutes. Bearish. Bit bearish. A bit weak. Okay, macro starts right now. 9:50, 10 past 10 macro. ICT macro. Let's go up. Let's just go up there. This is looking bullish, you know. This is all looking pretty decent. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Are you gonna do it on, or do you want me to cut it? Sometimes this kind of price action, you know, you think like, it's not gonna do it, and then it's got everything it needs to have to push higher. Took the London low, took the Asia low. Um, it's just sitting here, but okay, this is $250 on my hands right now. What do I do? I want to take 5 off here, just to make sure I got something out of this for my patience and stop loss break even. And I'm going to be pretty happy with running this to the highs. The thing is, once we get there, there is a big possibility we're going to shoot into London buy side up there. So it's pretty. I will close 44. I'm going to close 5 at 44. And stop loss break even. This trade is no risk on it. That's it. If it wants to go, it should just go right now. should just go right now, honestly. I might actually give $8, $20 risk, just in case it taps me. Sometimes you can just go tap here, and this. If it goes lower, then yeah, it is looking very, very weak. It's not doing what it's supposed to do, but sometimes it just looks like that. Goes back up, comes back. They're buying. You can tell they're buying by looking at that thing. Tap into the zero line, and then we might go. So, was a nice push, nice try. We got 2 more minutes on this candle. We end up here, and then we can push and then try to sell into this 15-minute top. We're gonna have a 15-minute top up here, right? Yeah, that will be the 15-minute. So I have to close here. I mean, we'll see. Still 6 minutes, so at the moment 15-minute candle is up there, so I have to sell into that. Obviously, the opening price, a lot of people, about that, they're getting out. But they had an opportunity to get out once, second time. Let's see. Really tempted to take this $220. Really tempted. But because we are trying is for the, we tried to drop, they bought it. I'm gonna hold this. I am going to hold it. We got, what is it, 5 more minutes. So this candle ended up pretty nicely up there. We can attack the highs now. Yeah, it's very sluggish. But that's what it is when you open in the range. We are trading in the range of yesterday's price action. That's the problem. Well, we got that pretty nice. I think we took on the first trade. On the first trade we took 120. That's $90. That's $200 for nothing too serious, but this is shaping pretty nice. And if we push into that level, see that this is value area high. That's the main liquidity. Main liquidity is up here, up there, pretty much up there. Yeah, which corresponds with Asia buy side. So we might actually push this here. I'm gonna sell with this volume whilst we push into that. Alright, at this point I'm not expecting price to drop lower, so stop loss break even. If they do, that means we're dumping. It's just too much money invested. Look at this volume. It's just too much money invested in this move right now. They want to go higher. And normally I would add, but I already add here and I sold, so I'm not going to add again. It's just pointless. That means I'll have to move my price higher. Don't want to do that. My entry higher, not price, my entry higher. Don't want to do this. I want to sit there when I'm sitting with 10 MES contracts. And we do have a very, very decent chance that we're going to push into that. And boom. What's that? This is 44.50, 45. I mean, even higher, but yeah, that's why I need to close one here, right? I'm going to close one here. And we're going to hold the other one, the other 5. 2 more minutes. Are we gonna find out? Need to go through that opening price, start climbing. It's pretty much what we have to do. Okay, so it looks like they want to stay a bit longer. This is the 15-minute candle high right now. And now is the question, so what do we do? According to my strategy, I have to close. Take something off here. The bottom of the 15-minute candle is done here. I've already been here twice. So let's see. Got 1 more minute. I'm really tempted to go here. I think I'm just gonna, once we take this, we're too close to not to attack the highs. Way too close. Especially that we have been here already on a push. So let's wait. It will give me, what is it, 35, 44, that's 10 points. It's a decent trade, right? Well, dropping below the zero line, not great. But let's see if they're going to buy that now. Let me switch, because if we drop and I'm going to be stopped. Oops. Okay, I'm stopped. I still want to buy that a bit lower. Okay, so they went down there, they grabbed that one more time. So it looks like we're going to have this kind of ranging day. We collected the liquidity down here. I'm gonna add. Did you add? Okay, let's see. Basically same place. And now we might go and push into this and go higher. So what they decided to go one more time down here to grab it for the third time. What Nasdaq is? Oh, Nasdaq is dumping. That's not good. So we have to be very careful now. We have to be very, very, very careful. But at the same time, you know, brave. But you have to be brave. Jump into this kind of places. Because if Nasdaq reverts, we're gonna have a hell lot of trade. Obviously, stop loss needs to be below that. You know, if we dump, this is risk $160. If we dump it, I'm out. Because we're gonna go. We might just go and hit that bottom. But in my opinion, we have created a bit of liquidity, enough of it to drive this price higher now. A lot of shorts trapped down here. And if we can just only climb back up there and start pumping, that will be a beautiful, beautiful trade. The problem with opening in the range is exactly that. We are opening in the range of yesterday's price action. Look at that. Just opening in the range of yes. They need to create liquidity now at the open. That's what they need to do. They're doing it. See that? They're doing it. We took Asia, we took London. Now we have to take the highs. That's how I see it. They're just building up more liquidity. This is looking decent. If we could just push into this, take that zero line on tick chart. That's a zero line on tick chart. And start pumping. We're golden. So watching it carefully. Pretty happy with this risk. We made some money already. I can give it back. But if it works, we're gonna make some money. I need to see this actually. I need to see this volume profile here. Give me that here. 6 o'clock. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah. They bought the bottom, but all right. I'm out. I took that loss, $160. So I think there's a big possibility we can just hit that bottom here now. Nasdaq continues lower. That's okay. Unless they wanted to just scare everybody. Yeah. Alright. Let's try again. Looks like they just wanted to grab another 15-minute candle. Way back. Again, stop loss below. Reversing here nicely. Might be just very quick with taking profits now, to be honest, because I'm a bit. At the same time, they grab that. Now they will not allow anybody to get into it, and we can just pump it up. we can pump this thing up. I'm gonna sell 10 here, like I said initially. And we're gonna hold the rest. Really tempted to grab that, what I just lost. Really, really tempted just to basically fix my, uh, just to fix my, but instead of that, I am going to add because I can see we just took that zero line. We're pumping higher. We got some buying behind our back, so I think there's a huge chance that we could get up there. I just saw 20. Huge chance. It's looking really good. This candle is looking really good. This is a 15-minute candle. Look at it. Look at that candle. Whoop. So this is $600 loss. I mean stop loss. Obviously, I don't want to risk that much, so I'm gonna basically keep my finger here in case we start to fall. This needs to go right now. That's pretty much how I see it. Needs to go up. Let's quickly have a look what Nasdaq is doing. Nasdaq is climbing back a little bit. Ay, 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 ay. Come on. This is 15. This has got still 9 minutes and got still 6 minutes on the 15-minute candle. If they want to continue, they should not allow this price to drop now. Because if they want to continue, they want to keep the shorts down there. Been trading 40 minutes. That's enough for creating liquidity. And the obvious target is up here, and so let's see. Give me 1 minute here just to see. Okay, so we had this fair value gap here, bouncing off of it, which is good. I see this thing doing that. Boom, boom. Boom. It's pretty much how I see it. Got a little bit of trapped liquidity here. Every time we get in there, it's a problem, right? That market wants to go there. We just can see that they're just buying it. 3 more minutes. It's very important that we start to climb up there soon. Otherwise, we could go down again, back into this fair value gap. I'm not going to be adding more. I'm just going to be holding this. One minute on the 15-minute candle. Here's the top of this 15-minute candle, basically. Up here. Once we hit that, we can go up there. I'm probably going to close 20 here if I can catch that. What Nasdaq is doing? Just holding, really. All right, so we got another 15-minute candle high, which is here, which is exactly at the open price. And I'm thinking, no, there's no, and we have the low again. So we just keep dropping and popping up and not continuation, dropping, popping up, and not, there's no continuation. So I think the best strategy for this kind of day it will be to grab what we can when we can. And eventually, yeah, push into that, perhaps there, perhaps up there. I'm gonna get another 5 here. I don't think they have more reason to drop. Because they already took this, took that. This was a proper 34 to 31. That's 3 points drop. That's a proper drop. To grab stop losses, and price is just tick chart is above 0 line and it's holding. I think we're gonna get there. I'm gonna close 10. I mean, that's the first step, you know, that's the first place when I can say, yeah. So I think I'm just gonna take something off. Take 10 here, and I will take 10, maybe 15 even, 15 here, and we're gonna keep the 5 as a runner. So I'm basically looking at a 15-minute candle high, which is here, and another 15-minute candle high, which is there. I mean, technically speaking, I'm really tempted to actually ignore that 15-minute here, because they're gonna go up there. Let's quickly have a look on volume. I don't see volume here. Yeah, a push into this, perhaps there. Hmm. Let's just hold this. We've spent a lot of time down here. 45 minutes. That looks like a sweep of liquidity. Which liquidity? This liquidity. This whole thing. That means they will try to drive this higher. That means that they will try to drive this higher now. I'm gonna ignore that bit. I think it's time to try to push into this 15-minute liquidity. It's not a lot. I might just close something here and then start pumping up higher. Let's see. It's just ranging all the time. Okay, Nasdaq is trying to climb back. I need Nasdaq to climb back above that line. Then we're gonna go. That's how I see it. 10 here, 15 up here, and then we might go and hit this yesterday's high. Let's see. It's looking decent. It's looking decent. Nasdaq. Yeah, there we go. Nasdaq is back into this range. Holding. So I am. It's displacing basically. I'm thinking if we can keep that level now, we're gonna push. Russell is already doing it. It's not waiting for anything. So this should help. Yes, as well. We might be a bit too early in this, but at the same time, I'm gonna add 5, which means I can take 15 here. Got 9 more minutes. It's very important when Nasdaq is Nasdaq going to hold this now? Russell. Dollars dropping. Yeah, the whole recipe for going higher is right now here. The recipe for higher move is here. Dollar dropping. Nasdaq got got accepted back into the overnight range. ES is doing exactly the same. Russell already pumping higher. What else do you need? Now, I don't believe in this drop. It's just basically they're just trying to grab people by the balls. You're gonna get back up there. Got 8 more minutes. I'm gonna add into this drop. That's it. If we're down, I'm going to be down $1,000, and that will be the end for today. It's $1,100. If I'm wrong, but I think that was enough. That was enough. Let's just try, and then we're gonna go. Keeping above zero line. What's Nasdaq doing? Climbing back up. That's what we want to see. It's a rangy day. Very expected. Market opened in the range of yesterday's price action. I should have taken opportunities when I had to grab my profits, but because of time passing right now, and it's an hour already, an hour of buying here. Uh, I'm expecting that we're gonna push. Let's just look at 1 minute. I think we're just gonna push at some point. You know what? Because I'm quite heavy, I'm gonna close 15 here into this 15-minute high. Come on. I'm actually close 20. Come on, push into that now. Okay, you know what? Sometimes you just have to help him. Come on, god damn it. Do it. You know what? Alright. We took 5, 20. We're gonna take another 5 here. Good. I'm gonna bring my stop loss break even. Okay, we're grabbing that. So now I'm expecting to continue higher. Took the 15-minute. We have another 15-minute up here. So let's sell another 5. Sell another 5 here. Just in front of. Come on. Just in front of that liquidity. Can be stopped. I hope this fair value is gonna hold. But I'm looking here and no, I'm not seeing it. To be honest, I'm not seeing it yet. I'm not seeing it. I'm gonna grab another 5. Sorry. To feel, because if we're gonna go, we're gonna go, and I'm not. I don't need to worry about it. But I don't want to be as heavy as I was. If we quick have a look, $50, $64, $230. We took some losses as well, 120, 180. Yeah, but overall, I think we just took that one decent loss there. Everything else is fine. We started with was 82,000, right? Yeah. It's looking like it wants to do it. It's looking like it wants to push up here. Then we can shoot up much, much higher. They're buying that. Might actually give a little bit of space. That's $10 risk. Below that fair value gap. Just below. One tick below. $34 risk. Okay. Good. Good risk management so far. Why I held and why I added? Because of this thing here. There was a proper sweep of liquidity. 34 to 31. That is, good. 2-3 points. Like 275, 3 points. This is where the stop losses are taken. This was just to grab a little bit of something here. I think we're gonna go. I'm pretty happy with holding this. Pretty happy to keep that trade now. There you go. We have another 15-minute candle up here, but there's not a lot of liquidity on it because we just created it, right? We have just created it. So if you look at that this way, I don't know how to use this thing here, like this. Yeah. They can obviously turn around and just continue doing nothing. But that was good when we got out. That was pretty decent. We took out 30 contracts up here. It's just trying. It's trying to build the pressure on this shorts. I like the fact that we just dropped here and immediately pushed up there. So we have displacement. So you probably notice I'm much faster than ICT traders. I do look at ICT concepts, but I've been listening to other traders, old timers, and they've been saying that institutional. There's this guy from Scotland who says the institutional trader is buying the level, or it's not buying it at all. And institutional traders, they've been buying that dip every single time. You can see this. They've been waiting for it. So you have to buy with them, or don't buy it at all. I've been obviously late in my entries, but it's okay. Still, concept is there that we need to push. And then I'm looking at ICT levels. Like, okay, here's the minor liquidity, here's the minor liquidity, and here's the main liquidity that we're supposed to go by the end of the day. Maybe by the end of the day, maybe I don't know when. Maybe before the lunch. Maybe we just start to pump it up. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna get there, and we sell into yesterday's high. Have they bought enough? Have they bought enough? because that's a lot of trading here. That's a lot of contract. They tried a couple of times. Have they bought enough to push up there with this what we have right now? I don't think so. Look at that. We're gonna go. Boom. Let me just move this to the left because I don't see this. Okay, so here's your 15-minute candle taken. Ooh. Hmm. All right. Let's just put the stop loss break even at this point. Because if this turns around and starts to dip, we're gonna go lower. So, in my opinion, now or never, or maybe later. Quick look at Nasdaq as well. Yeah, Nasdaq is looking good. Back into the range. Then should test the 600, 606, 610, 20. Basically, this bottom range. That means ES is gonna test as well. These are just the weeks. Because if I quickly drop that thing, actually no, I'm gonna do it a bit different. I'll do that. I want to see how much. Okay, still a lot of liquidity here. Look at it. Stopped for break even, right? I actually made some money on this. $3. And again, institutional trader is buying the level. I still think that this acts as a kind of barrier. We grabbed at liquidity. There's no reason. Now we have 5, so I'm gonna buy more. I think it was just basically to clear everybody out of this position. See how we are basically doing it. Look at those weeks. This week corresponds with this week corresponds with that, and then we got a drop. They just wanted to grab that. Tick chart tells you they are buying like crazy. This was just some sort of, crazy Ivan or whatever you call it. Judas swing, pretty much. There you go. Back where we were. They did sell into that 15 liquidity, so they needed to go and buy more. And they dropped to collect. Now we're gonna go. And I think we're going there. I think we're going there. Because we've been there already at the open, right? No reason not to try to test that for the second time. Love it. I love that. Very quick now. Very quick push. We can just close something just in front of everybody else, just to be sure. As we're not closing everything, so I want to close just in front of everybody else. 44, 43. Yeah. Yeah, it's just basically range day. Very difficult. Yeah. You can't catch any move. I mean, we're gonna get the move at some point, but I want to add more. I like that. Drop into the fair value gap here. That's like a minimum push here. It's going to be 36 to 41. That's 5 points. Let's take something off here. Let's take half. Let's take half of it. You have always option. You can take in front of the price, or you can take above the price, through the level or just before. Because of that, I'm gonna go above because of this thing, because we already took that, and now we can just push and we might even go higher, to be honest, because this will accelerate. I have a lot of shorts. Look at this volume profile. Whoever was shorting it from here, from here, from here, now they have stop losses just above this level. Why we need to get that? But we need to get that. Obviously, stop loss needs to be below this low. Let's not forget that. Or even here, really. Time is important, 39. So we have 6 more minutes to attack this high. There we're gonna have this high here. I'm gonna add one more here. There we go. Drop into this fair value gap for the second time. Jesus. Hmm. 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 Tempted to close. I'm gonna close this. It's just basically okay. $10. We've actually even made some money. It's not doing what's supposed. It should attack this high. It's not doing. It's dropping. I wanted to quickly have a look on Nasdaq is doing. There you go. This is very bearish. So no, we're gonna go low, I think. So where are we going? Where are we going? We're gonna go and take that bottom again. If we take that, we might go and grab this liquidity. But let's look at our trading so far. We started with 82,000, right? It's 85,800. That's $380 in very, very erratic, back and forth trading where we didn't get anything. I think. There we go. Yeah, it's dumping. All right. So I think very good escape. Recognized it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Get out. And let's wait. Problem is, you had wicks from this side and you had wicks from that side. They decided, once they sold into that, they decided they don't need to go higher than that. Fine. I think I'm just gonna get coffee. Yeah, we can pump it up right now, but you know what? I'm not trusting this anymore. I'm not trusting because this drop didn't hold, and now I think we're gonna go like everybody giving up on the long. And when we give up, we go down. Nasdaq is not keeping that. It's not keeping this Asia low anymore. They can just fool around here and they're gonna break. So that is no longer valid. And you know what? $380. Let's have a look quickly. I'm gonna finish today because it's a range day. Everybody's waiting for Nvidia at the end of the day. So here are the trades you can watch. We know it was 82,000. So it's 3,800. 3,890, which is 389. Because 10 ES is 10 MES 10. It's 1 ES. But anyway, 100. Just watch this. You can see it by yourself. We took that lot on the drop. And that's it. And that's from yesterday. Yesterday was 100% targeting. Every single trade was green. 27, 26. Yeah, there we go. All right, guys. You've been watching Trap Trader. If you want to become a better trader, just subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. We're going live soon. And what? Wait a second. Wait a second, because we are approaching this main liquidity, which is here. I'm not going to be buying this because I just want to watch if it's going to react from that. It is reacting. Hmm. This is decent, yeah. Because like whoever was long here just gave everything. Now they collected a lot. Whoop! They could go up there. They could go up there from now. Yeah, they could do that. Boom. If we climb back up here and get accepted, bro, just buy it. We're gonna go higher. But as I said, 1046, they can also stay here for a while, keep buying, you know. So another option is this: we're just gonna stay here for a while, then grab. There we go back, and then we're gonna go up. Anything can happen. I haven't got time for this today. Just to stay in because that means basically that we're gonna sit through lunch down here. That means I'm gonna have to wait for another 3 hours to take a trade if this happens. Yeah. This the bit that I was talking about. We get back up here and we start to be accepted in this, and then we're gonna go. It didn't happen yet, so that's one of the possibilities, and that's the other possibility. We might even go down to yesterday's we might go down here. Why not? we might go down there. Anything can happen. What is more important that we have just made $3,890. That's a $389 after commission. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to be a better trader. We're going live from September, mid-September. Take care. You'll be able to basically, trade with me. See my trades, what I buy, see my commentary, and be able to make some money. Take care and see you tomorrow. Trap trader.